Lyudmila Simikina is a whole epic. When Lyudmila appeared and began to sew robes in the old style, all the conscious Ukrainian youth rushed to her in the studio. At first, these exhibitions were impromptu, small. What God gave, she has studied it all. She turned over so much literature, absorbed the spirit of ancient Ukrainian clothing and preserved it. This is a big deal, and she was obsessed with it. I remember how the cloth was made. This was also an eternal problem. I waited in a friendly queue. For many years I carried the robe with my hands until the cloth was completely worn out. This is also the famous 6-year Larisa Ivanova. I did not tell you about her, but it is worth telling. You know, this is exactly the artist Larisa Ivanova. This ascetic was a close friend of mine. She lived next door, and she painted a series of portraits of Ukrainian women patriots. We usually talk about the first number of artists that everyone knows, about whom much has been written. It's Alla Horska, Halina Sevruk, Lyudmila Simikina. That's all right, but there are still people who are not so loud, not so public, but who did sacred work. And Larisa Ivanova, she did sacred work. She painted a series of portraits of Ukrainian women. There are portraits of Lesia Okrenka, Kabylyanska, Rusova, and so on. The whole gallery. And this exhibition of her works was in the Museum of Lesia Okrenka, and obviously her works are stored there. She illustrated many children's books and fairy tales and poems and children's works by Lesia Okrenka. And I am very proud that even my granddaughter, when she was little, posed for Mrs. Larisa. Larisa played the guitar well and sang poignant Ukrainian romances. And she always performed at her parties. Just like Taras Kopanichenko when he was a little boy, and his future wife. They came to Carol.